Okay, today I'm doing a service on the MQ GLX Plus 2016 model. As you know, it's pretty dear to buy filters these days and so forth, and I ended up getting some Shakira type filters. I'm going to replace the air filter in this car because it's 20,000 since the last one, so it's due for another service at 60,000. It's somewhere, it's 53,000 now. The service was last done on this 43,000, so it's 10,000 k's between that service and what I'm doing now is like a intermittent one. So for these two products, it cost me 30 bucks. A Shakira filter and the oil filter. Probably that alone, Ryco wise, it might cost close to 60 or 40 for the filter, plus 20 for the oil filter. Bring it up around close to 80 or $100. As you know, Oil Zone oils, I'm sticking with Penrite, because Penrite you can run throughout your entire car, being the engine, transmission, transfer case, as well as diff, and anything else in between. I think they even make a coolant now. So this is the oil I'm going to use. If you go to their website, you'll be able to punch in your car details and you'll find out exactly what oil you need for this type of car. Depending what brand you stick with, they'll tell you something different, but all the additives that you see here is also used by and accepted by Mitsubishi, so it's pretty good for that. So not sure what sump plug I got, but here's one that does both, whether it's the washer in combination with the O-ring, I don't know. We'll wait till we get it under there. This product here, there's a lot of flushing oils around the place. This is a concentrate, cost me over $100 for this, but you can get it in bigger bottles if you wish. So basically removes engine sludge, free sticky piston rings, cuts smoke and blow by, restores power and economy, faster cold starts. So can't imagine that this car will be that clogged up, but you never know. I'm going to check the oil catch can there, have a bit of a look-see that I fitted up a couple of weeks ago. Just check around it to make sure that everything's still good, and you can see that it's still firm, it's not moving, but I'm quite happy to put a bit of rubber behind the brake lines there, just in case for when you go off road or something. So anyway, the directions of this. Directions: dirty engine, bring engine to full operating temperature, renew oil and add oil, flushing oil concentrate 12.5 mils to a litre. Now we're talking oil litres here. Run at a fast idle for 30 minutes, drain oil, replace filter and refill with clean oil. This is routine maintenance, so this is, you know, the next service. Routine maintenance, bring the engine to a full operating temperature, add 2.5 mils to a litre to oil, 30 or 60 minutes before oil change. Drive normally. Continue with normal oil changes. So, and obviously a warning: keep out of children and keep away from children, and seek medical help if they vomit or whatever. So it's kind of like a shock treatment. I think the first one, it's 12.5 mils per litre. Run the engine for 30 minutes at idle. Drain oil. So the routine maintenance says that you can add it to your oil and drive around for half an hour or 30 minutes. 30 minutes to 60 minutes. It's not so bad. This car is not blowing any smoke or anything like that. So I'm not really sure if I should do the shock treatment and go from there, but I guess why not? It'll all help. So that's what we'll do. This car takes 8.4 litres of oil. That's including the filter. And for the size engine, that's the filter size. So it's pretty small really. But anyway, we'll see how that goes. So 12.5 times 8.4. It'll be roughly over 100 or something. Mils, let's have a look. So 12.5 times 8.4 is 105 mils I've got to put from this bottle into the engine. I'm not sure if I should be running it for half an hour, but it will clean whatever sludge and crap that's in there. I use Dr. Fuel as well, so that helps with the fuel side of things. Now we're going to do the engine side. So this is a 250ml bottle, if I haven't said that, so it's almost a quarter, a little bit more than a quarter. Then after that it's 2.5 mils to a litre, so the 250ml bottle will last you a while. Anyway, we'll get going, get cracking and see what happens. Okay, I'm only going to put in 100 mils. That's 10 mils, so 10 of those will be about 100 mils. So there we go. Oh, it's a bit more than 10. Got a very strong smell. And a fairly new motor, I don't think I'll go for 30 minutes. That's 3. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, Let's go 7.5 on that. Because the engine's not that dirty. I'm only going to run it for about 20 minutes. And it smells like, just trying to think of a name. So for the rest of this bottle, it's 2.5 litres. It's going to last a long time. Apparently, when you use this stuff, you change the oil. You know how the dipstick's black? Well, this will show you a normal bronze colour in your oil. So we'll have a look at that when we do it. So all I have to do now is put this back on, run the engine for, I'm going to go 20 minutes. So make sure the cap's on right. Something fell off the old GoPro before, don't know what, but as you can see there, it's black. So once I do the oil change and all that, I've got to go down the road anyway, and then we'll check it when we get back to see if it's black or whether it's actually got oil on. Quarter past 10. We'll check it at about 20 is about 25 to 11. Half an hour will be quarter to 11. See what happens. Well, this is the first time done a service on this car. And you wouldn't believe it, but the filter actually goes just there, behind the radiator. So to get access, you got to take all the underarm plating, and the sump plug is right at the back of this cross axle up here. Anyway, the car sat for about an hour and a half, so it was cooling down. Still dripping. Just undone the plug, so we'll see how it goes. I'll whip this on, and then I've got to go up the road to get the wheel alignment done. Just wanted to show you the comparison in size. This is a Mitsubishi original. That's the new one I'm putting in. That's a brand new Ryco. So the Ryco is the same size as the Mitsubishi authentic one, and the Shakira is a little shorter. So hopefully they gave me the right one. This setup's pretty cool. You unscrew the cap, screw this in, away you go. So we're going to get 8 litres in there. I'll do the 0.4 when I come back from going up the road for the wheel alignment. Well, went for a 2 kilometre drive to go and get the wheel alignment done, and just moved this in here to cool down so I can put the plates back on underneath. In the meantime, let's check the oil for the big reveal and see whether it's clear or not. And it remains clear, because you know, once you do an oil change in a diesel and you start it, it's just black straight away. I might just let it cool a bit more so I get a true reading. Replacing this filter here, new one. As you can see, it's Denison, made in Thailand. I think this was installed at 20,000 according to the receipts. That's the condition of it for 20k. Now I'll fit this one in. Just got to make sure they get into those plastic clips at the back there. Press down, and it should all fit pretty easy. That's it. Right, now for the oil check again. So where are we up to? Really, I can't see anything on there. Feels dry.
Come and discover Yarrabilda by Lendlease, the perfect place to enjoy a modern village lifestyle.
Maybe it needs more.
Everything you need. Branded with tattoos and forced into prostitution. Our cleanup on COVID effects in a quarantine hotel. Plus, regions do know.
What's wrong, Marley?
I see Logical are painting your car park. It looks great. Oh, yeah. Logical line marking to all my line marking for car parks and warehouses. I also get them to supply and install the safety equipment like the signage, window stops and glass. Yeah? I need a quote for a shopping centre car park. What do you think? Keep change from Logical line marking before. They'll arrange an inspection and quote within 24 hours. Great. They can even line mark out of hours. So, Logical line marking are the logical choice then? You could say that. Check out logicallinemarking.com.au. Transport, international travel. Plane or something else. Big road way. Incredible storm that turned out to be one of the great rescues of the water police of New South Wales.
How does that jawbone turn up 32 years later? Where has it been? Do you have any idea what's happened in the ensuing 32 years?
I do actually.
Okay.
Good. And see, what happened was his wife also flew. She turned up.
Okay, just going to have another look at this oil. Might need another 100 mils or something. It's really hard to tell, but I'd say it does. Let's check this again. Yeah. Do it for 100 mils and we'll go from there. So I'll keep you up to date how clean it stays. That's it. Thanks for watching. I forgot to say that the original oil filter feels very heavy. I didn't weigh it, but you can feel the difference between the new one and the old one. So it's done its job. Okay, another check of the oil. As you can see there, it's sitting just below the dot. Probably about 100 mil or maybe more. I'll leave it for that and I'll check it tomorrow. And we'll see how black it gets. Yeah, it looks like it do 100 more mils, but we'll leave it at that.